Good morning from Fast Company. Here's our daily look into what's driving today's creative business leaders. With over 900 million users worldwide, LinkedIn often feels like the ultimate goldmine for professional networking and career growth. But figuring out the right blend of authentic expertise, personal flair, and audience engagement can feel more daunting than it's worth. Yes, it's crucial to know how to boost engagement, but it's just as important to understand which kind of posts can hurt your reputation and sabotage your efforts to be seen as an expert. Here are 3 types of posts you're better off avoiding. Algorithm chasing posts. LinkedIn's algorithm is constantly changing, influencing the likes, views, and social interactions your posts receive from potential clients, employers, and your network. Unlike platforms like Instagram and TikTok, which thrive on trendy, high-engagement content, LinkedIn actually pushes back on posts that seem to be gaming the system. Instead, the best way to stand out is to focus on credibility, expertise, and meaningful conversations within your industry, all while keeping your clients' needs in mind. When you chase a moving algorithm, you risk posting controversial or hot-take content that aims for quick reactions rather than thoughtful engagement. To avoid the trap of chasing engagement, create a checklist of relevant and engaging topics you gather from client and colleague conversations. This allows you a check and balance to make sure you remain relevant and professional brand appropriate in any content you share. In fact, many senior leaders use LinkedIn to post and build engagement around their businesses and brands. Staying consistent with your professional identity and goals is a much better use of the exposure and investment in LinkedIn than hoping that big engagement numbers will drive others to be curious about what you stand for and what your work is all about. Wondering how to create engagement without constantly chasing the algorithm's latest quirks? The simple answer is to stay authentic to yourself and your clients. Focus on meaningful, conversation-sparking content that resonates with the people you want to reach. That way, you'll naturally attract the right audience, those who are genuinely interested in you and what you do. The AI wrote me post. In a world intrigued by the capabilities of AI tools, the impulse to allow AI to draft your LinkedIn content is appealing, especially in the face of competing interests for your time and focus. Yet that simple choice can often lead to more complications than it is worth. With much of LinkedIn's content being posted by individual professionals rather than company profiles, the content is reflective of your unique expertise. When posting on LinkedIn, the individuals engaging on the platform want to get to know other professionals and build relationships that can lead to client work, collaborations, and referrals. Behind each of these goals is the desire to connect with other humans who can relate to clients and build trusting work relationships. And nothing hurts this trust than inauthentic content, or turning your cheek to the judgment calls needed to ensure your content remains appropriate and consistent with not only your voice, but that of your company. While ever-evolving AI tools might help generate ideas, the start of a post, or content outlines, individual involvement in drafting and creating the proper viewpoints for sharing on the platform cannot be outsourced to the smart tools. AI lacks the judgment needed to understand how content lands with users and to predict the engagement and conversations that might develop from content on a social media platform. When posting without this vision and understanding of the topic, the comments on any particular post might veer from where you were hoping to drive engagement. This change in the discussion may diminish your goals and influence how others view your expertise and whether it is content that you're wanting to be known for when trying to build a professional relationship. What do you do if AI can't be your ghostwriter? Ask AI for a list of subtopics from your initial post idea. Ask for assistance in writing a complicated sentence, or talk to a colleague or client for their input, because they do have the judgment missing from AI's capabilities. The kitchen sink post. Ever seen a post that tries to cram in everything but the kitchen sink? Usually it's a rant against some enemy of the moment, maybe big corporations, certain work styles, or generational quirks, and it's stuffed with random, not so relevant points. The problem with this throw-it-all-in approach is that big, bold statements lacking facts or expert insight can easily backfire. You might not see it right away, but that harsh commentary could cost you a client or lead to getting passed over for a dream job. So, what should you post instead? Pick one angle on a hot topic, say work-life balance, and share a thoughtful perspective that sparks genuine conversation. Instead of demanding rigid us versus them boundaries, talk about practical ways to create a healthier work environment. Remember, the real goal on LinkedIn isn't to rack up millions of views. It's to build an engaged community that values your unique voice and insights. That's what counts in the long run. That's all today from Fast Company. Talk to you tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.